Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at my power clean technique today. That was a joke. So I'm going to be looking over my power clean technique today. I'm just going to look over. This is an old video of me, and this was, I had pretty good technique in this, but I want to look at things I could have done better. I just want to go over it just to, if anybody could get any value out of this. Looking at little details here. I just want to go over my power clean real quick. So let's see here. All right, so this is where it starts. So I actually do have good form here. I'm gonna note the good things that I do here. I'm gonna slow this down, slow that down, and then so basically, so my head's up right here. Normally, like a bad habit I have is that I don't look up. So you always want to look straight forward whenever you're doing like a power clean or like a deadlift. Because what I would do is I would look down, and then when I get to the second pull, which is this right here, boom, right there. When I would get to that second pull, I would like yank my neck back, and I have an example of that here I could look for. Let's see if I could find it here. Yeah, so I have another video right here showing that. So let me show you right here, this real quick. So this is me doing hang cleans literally right before. So right here, you could see, okay, here, let me pause that right here. Or let me slow that down. So you could look at my neck right here. I'm kind of yanking that back a little bit, so that's not something to do. I think that would be pretty bad for your neck. I'd imagine, but so that's something you should always look straight forward, so you're not really yanking your neck back like that. So that's kind of why I did it. And then I noticed I'd look at power Olympic weightlifters, how they would kind of have their neck up, kind of like it's like literally kind of tensioning their neck when they have it up like this. So yeah, that's something that I need to focus on basically, which I did a good job of here. And let's see what else is good about this power clean right here. So yeah, I know one thing that you should always do. I have my lats tensioned, my core brace, have that upper body as tense as possible, literally as if you were taking a poo-poo. You want to have your upper body as tense as possible. So yeah, and also another thing, have your shoulders internally rotated, so like this, kind of like when you have the thing, instead of kind of like let me grab the demonstration broom. So kind of want to, instead of kind of having it out like this, kind of, you want to have it more in, if that makes any sense. You're basically imagining that you're doing, when you have the bar in your hand, you're imagining you're doing this action with that. So because then the transition of the bar to your shoulders feels very smooth. So okay, I just disconnected my headset. I don't think that matters, but I'm still gonna put that back. So yeah, I'm doing a good job of that there. Have the bar over my midfoot, and I do have my shin. Do I have my shins? So yeah, I move my kind of move my knees forward to prepare for that, but it's hard to tell because I don't really have a sine angle. But it's good to have your shins over the bar, or your shins at an angle to the bar where your knees are like kind of past it a little bit, if you know what I'm trying to say. Your knees are past the bar over here. It would be better again if I had a side angle, but your knees should be past the bar, and then once you get into transitioning, it's good that my shin angle turns vertical once you get to the second pull. So this transition right here, this, you're taking too long, motherfucker. This transition right here, it's good to change into that vertical shin position. So this is actually insanely good technique I'm doing here. So yeah, let's look over this. So that's a good first pull. I'm pushing the knees back instead of it like treating it like a deadlift. Some people don't push their knees back enough, because once you're able to push your knees back, that's where you can really have a lot of power output in that second pull, really jump into it. So that's a really good thing I'm doing there. Yep, brushing it at the right spot. That looks like about the right spot. Yep, perfect. And I'm not something you do have to practice your power clean technique, or else you are going to hit your PP. It's not a good feeling, especially if you're using good weight or heavy weight. It's not a good feeling to brush your PP with a lot of power with a barbell, with a hard barbell. It does not feel good. So practice your technique before anything. Okay, and then here I should have, okay, so one thing I should have right there is right here where my mouse is. I should have a hook grip, so I shouldn't, if whenever you're doing that, it helps so it's better transition with the bar, so it's more smooth, at least I think. But instead of grabbing it like this, like when you're doing a deadlift, have the hook grip. So then have your thumb on the barbell and then hook it like that, and then hold it like that, and then be able to do that. I guess I just wasn't doing it because I was more stubborn, I guess, here. I just didn't feel comfortable, but it'll feel comfortable the more you do it. So yeah, boom, boom. So yeah, and you can really see the, okay, so I lost a little bit of balance there, so that's something that, so that's one thing to note. You need to have balance, good balance. So the way you start off is by having your weight distributed across your entire foot. So imagine this is my foot right here. This is the ground. Imagine I have my foot. I am not leaning more, putting more weight forward on the ball of my foot. I'm not putting more pressure on my heel. I have my full flat foot distributed on the floor. So you're balanced across your whole foot, not one part of your foot, not your heel, not your heel, not your ball of your foot, the whole foot. Be balanced at the start. That's something I probably wasn't doing here. So that's probably something I wasn't doing here. I think I went over a good amount of stuff here. I just do need to, since I'm doing power cleans, I need to check out a few more things here. See, I was just mentally preparing myself because I wanted to get my technique right. Let's see here. That's pretty much the same thing. So yeah. Yep. Okay. So since this is a power clean and you want to be in a certain position when you catch the bar. So one problem in here is that I'm catching the bar way too high. So this isn't a bad thing since I'm not using the heaviest weight, at least for me. But when you get to heavier weights, you have to catch the bar a lot lower than where I'm catching it right here. So right here. So look at where I'm catching it. I'm catching it in this quarter position, and it kind of looks like I'm leaning forward. I don't think I am. Again, that would be better if it was a side angle. If I was leaning forward, then I would have probably dropped the hell out of this. But yeah, so should be dropping it like way lower than this. So I'm catching it right here. I should be catching it like right here. I should be dropping down into more of a half squat position. This is more of like I'm in like a quarter squat position here, and I'm a 2-foot jumper. I jump half squat is more specific. So yeah. So that's I should just be catching the bar lower, right here. So then I'm gonna look at my last clean here. I think I've went over pretty much everything. It's also good to really have at the start. Your starting position is very important. So starting position is very important. Face forward, face forward, looking straight forward. Arms internally rotated for a smoother catch. Hook grip for a smoother catch. Whole upper body tensioned, lats pulled in, core braced, full tension in the upper body. That goes with deadlifts too. Very important for deadlifts. So then, you're not moving about your back. It's very important. Very important to tense up your upper body for your back specifically. And then here, I don't know if I'm doing it, but your knees should kind of be pushing against your arms, so you can really activate your hips, your glute med, your side glute, so you can really pre-activate that. Body weight distributed across the full foot, not on the ball of foot, not on the heel, across the entire foot. And feet shoulder width apart. Arms should be straight over the bar, like straight over, not like, imagine if you're looking at a sine angle, it's not supposed to be like this, not like this, but straight above the bar. Knees over the bar, shins in a more angled position like this a little more. So then when you push up, your shins go vertical. You will notice that. You've noticed that here as we talked about it. Your shins change positions when you go up, when you push your knees back. And yeah, that's a good starting position right there. That's all I can really think of. And yeah, looks good to me. And then this pull right here. Then the second pull here, pushing the knees back. You should feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings. Do not treat it like a deadlift. Also, one thing to mention, I don't know if I do this here. I do this here. So notice how my torso angle, how in the starting position, my torso angle is the same up until that second pull. That's why you want to tense your body, your upper body a lot. That's why you want to tense your upper body a lot. So then your torso angle can stay the same. You have your lats tension, your core brace, so then you can really keep that. So imagine this is my torso angle at the first pull. That's how it would look on the side view. It would be going up, and then once I get to that second pull, that's when I really hinge forward and jump. That's the jumping motion. That's why you have a lot of hip extension. So you have a lot of hip extension. So then when the bar really hits the your quads, it can really transfer that output, as I'll show you right here. So then right here, second pull, you see as I'm doing the jumping motion, I have a lot of hip extension. So I'm really like kind of hitting that bar with my my niggling. You see that in the Olympic powerliftings, but I mean, you're not really doing it. If you're doing it right, you shouldn't be, because then you're just hitting it in the wrong spot, basically. Cause it's not fun. It's not fun. But yeah, and then bring it straight up. I should be moving down more, so then I should be catching it lower. So I should be going I should be squatting right now into a half squat position, then catching it in that position. I catch it a little high here. And then I guess I'm not as balanced here, because you could see I'm on the balls of my feet right here. I'm on the balls of my feet, so I should not be doing that. I should have been more distributed. But, besides those few things, everything else is pretty good. It's good to work on your lat mobility as well, so then you can have so you can catch it more like this and not like this. It's good to have that mobility. Yeah, dude, I think that's pretty good. So let's look at this again one more time. Look at that power clean technique in slow motion, just so you guys can really see that, the full power clean. Again, this isn't perfect technique. It's mostly good, like I'd say 80%. Gee, this guy takes forever, doesn't he? Huzzah! Yep, so that's all I've got from this video. Right now I'm training with dumbbells, so I can't really do stuff like this. I have a barbell, but it's like, I have very small weights. I hope to get gym access very soon, so then I'll actually be posting out more content with, gym equipment, me doing exercises with gym equipment. I can explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Hope you got a lot of value out of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be pushing out more content like this. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.